Who did it? You know, when you are around kids, or maybe even when you were a kid, and your parent or another adult around would say, "Who did it?" And typically the little kid would point to somebody else, right? They wouldn't point to themselves. They would typically point to somebody else and point the blame. I'm Kia McLean, the poet, the healing pen coach. I work primarily with women to use the pen as a tool and a resource to heal by journaling. So check this out. As kids, they are pointing the finger at someone else. They understand as small children that there is going to be some type of recourse for their behavior, for their actions, for what they said. And so understanding that as a young child, that they need to put the blame on somebody else because accountability would create some form of punishment, right? That's going to be uncomfortable for them. Whether it's a tap on the behind, a tap on the hand, a stand in the corner, whatever it may be, they recognize that there are going to be consequences for their behavior and actions. So look, we become adults who point the finger. We become adults who say they did it. We become adults who say everybody else did it. We become accustomed to blaming other people, and we become the victim. Why? Because when we were kids and we pointed, what would happen? The adults would say, "Ha ha ha ha, oh, that's so cute. Oh, they didn't mean it." And we don't realize that it's cute in the moment, but that creates something down the line, right? So what happens is we don't want to be accountable. We don't want to hold ourselves responsible for our behavior. So we tend to point the finger at other people. We tend to blame someone else for our behavior. We tend to do that so we don't have to hold ourselves accountable for anything. What does that do though? Well, what that does is when you're pointing the finger at everyone else and you're not saying, "Oh, I did this. Oh, I'm the reason why that's happening. Oh, it was me who engaged in that poor behavior and poor choice making. It was me who went there and knew that that was a bad decision. It was me that said that. It was me who did this." Rather than do that, people will project. People will point the finger. People will not hold themselves accountable because that makes them uncomfortable. Just like the little kid who is uncomfortable about you knowing that they're the one that stole the cookie. They're the ones that spilled the baby oil all over the floor. They're the ones that did it. It starts off innocently, and then it turns into something much bigger. You're engaging with everybody in this manner where you're pointing the finger at everyone else. You're not holding yourself accountable at any time about anything. This creates a mindset of it's them, not me. And if you keep that mindset, you'll get bitter and angry about why your connections aren't growing, about why you're losing connections with people. And I know what some of you all will say. You'll say, "I don't care. F them. They don't want to deal with me. I don't want to deal with them." That's great. That's awesome. However, what if you could have healthy, loving relationships? What if you decided to heal? What if you chose today to start journaling out what's happening in your day-to-day, how you feel challenged, how you feel like someone's doing you wrong, or how you may be doing someone wrong? This is going to start internally. You have to start to hold yourself accountable. You have to start listening to what other people are saying to help you to grow, to help you to be better, to help you to have the best types of relationships with yourself first and then with others. Trust me, I had to do this. It shaped my life all up and around. So click the link in my bio if you want to connect with me for the next journaling workshop, because this is the time right now, hunties. Let's do it.